When you have clothing items and footwear that you want to donate to those in need, consider seeking out an EcoSmith donation bin to benefit Special Olympics New Hampshire. EcoSmith is a Granite State company based in New Boston, New Hampshire that recycles clothing and footwear and will make a direct donation to Special Olympics New Hampshire for every pound you donate. Watch what happens when you recycle for gold.
When they put that article of clothing in the bin, it'll all go into a bag, and the bags get all mixed together. Everybody's donation goes in with everybody else's donation. We bring it back here to our facility, unload it from the truck, and bale it in about approximately 1,100 pound bales, and then those bales get put on a shipping container and get shipped all over the world. For us, the closest markets, strongest markets are Central America. The material will end up in the port. At the port itself, two things could happen. One, the entire container could go to somebody else's warehouse overseas, similar to this, and they would do sorting and grading there. Another thing that happens frequently is they'll sell it at the port by the bale, and so maybe 10 families or 20 different individuals will buy several bales. They go through it, make a determination if it's something that's wearable or if it's something that should be recycled in another manner. The environmental benefit is, of the 3 R's, it's reduce, recycle, reuse. Reuse is the part that is extending the life of these garments, so it cuts down on the environmental impact by not having to produce as many new garments. The value is in the clothing, and that's what they're looking for overseas. That's what drives the whole thing. We can take things that would not qualify as a good article of clothing that can't be worn because they can further recycle them in other manners. We take any household textile, so curtains, bedspreads, comforters, towels, things of that nature also could be included in the mix. We also take footwear, paired footwear of any variety, boots, sneakers, dress shoes, sandals, all those things are desirable overseas. We decided that we would like to try to give back to the community. We work with Special Olympics, we work with the Boys and Girls Club, a lot of church organizations, a lot of schools have our services. All of them, we pay for everything that goes into our bins, charities. But they benefit because they're getting a certain amount per pound. EcoSmith Recyclers gave back local charitable organizations over $200,000 in 2021. EcoSmith exported 20,225 tons of usable textiles in 2021. It's important to know that what we're doing benefits the folks overseas that are desirable to get this material and need it. The local charity, in this case Special Olympics, benefits by generating some revenue. It definitely helps the environment by prolonging the life of these items, meaning it requires less new material to be made, and helps a local business provide jobs for local people and stimulate the local economy. The demand overseas is never ending, and it's actually growing. If you look at the world demographics, a lot of these most impoverished places are where the population is still growing. The United States, our population is fairly flat, maybe even declining, but in a lot of these poorer countries, the population is still increasing. The demand is always going to be there for our secondhand goods.